YouTube! How you doing? Well, it's just me today, and we're playing Windward.
Hello, YouTube!
And I needed to mute that, and I forgot. Alright. Okay. This is Windward. This is one of those games that, for some reason, I really, really enjoy. It's very simple. It's one of those games that, don't really have a lot going for them in more ways than one. I mean, to start, it's just a 50 megabyte download. Literally. Most of it is procedurally... Let's try that again. Most of it is procedurally generated. The only thing that the developer, Aaron Mook, Michael something, can't remember his last name, the only thing he actually did was get some assets in and a couple of other things, and he was the one who designed the ships. And speaking of ships, he actually did something which was really, really interesting, because you see the sails and how they move in the direction of the wind. Yeah, he had to do that by hand, because this game, it started development in 2012, and in 2012, Unity didn't exactly have a, a proper cloth system that would let you have realistic looking cloth just moving around with the wind, or just doing the regular physicsy stuff. But he managed to create a system that, some bugs aside, and there is one very big bug which I'll get to in a moment, it does exactly what he wanted. Now, the bugs are, well, the most egregious one is a memory leak. It literally has a deliberate memory leak built into the game. Why? Because, well, you see, the way that cloth works, it requires a lot of processor calculations, a lot of RAM getting used up with those calculations. So the only way he had to work around that was to basically despawn the cloth bits, namely the sails on the ships, whenever you change to another area. And that is not ideal. Okay, sure, people are often going to be changing areas with some frequency, but chances are, if you just started the game and you're just playing around with it, you're going to probably notice this game, even though it's just a 50 megabyte game, it's going to start using a lot of RAM, and it is a Unity game. And to compound that, you also have certain limitations. Now, granted, this is one of those very few Unity 4 games, because he hasn't managed to update to Unity 5 yet, that are properly multi-threaded. Well, about as proper as they can get anyway. So, on top of that, this game also has VSync on all the time. Oh, we got a cannon. And it's not very good. I mean, compared to my own, yeah, not so good. And on top of that, in order to, you know, keep the GPU temperatures down and keep the system load down to a minimum-ish, he just made VSync always on all the time. Now, that has some issues. Okay, Ven says I might want to embiggen the chat window. Okay, I can do that. It will override the UI a little bit, but we can move it. There we go. There it is. As if you mean the chat window in the game, well, you don't really need it. But yeah, as I was saying, the VSync is always on. So if, let's say, you're doing triple buffering because you're a sane human being. Hey, I'm Foxdog. You're a sane human being and you want to try and, avoid tearing as much as possible without limiting your FERPs, basically. You can't really... or you can, but you won't really enjoy having VSync on all the time, and that also causes issues in the way that, say, if you're in a big battle with a lot of people, and there are actually a lot of people on this server, we will join a battle in a moment. If the performance will just tank with enough people on screen just having explosions all around, the performance will tank, and there's really nothing you can do about it. Now, for me, granted, that is an issue, but that's not... I was going somewhere with that, but I kind of lost my train of thought. Story of my life. Okay, let's just get into combat, and I'll tell you a bit more. And yes, you can just join other people by just right-clicking on their name. Boop! You're getting teleported. There we go. I can already hear some explosions going on. Oh, this is a level 750 bit of combat. That's one of the good things about this game, is that the multiplayer system is very friendly for people just dropping in and out, just joining other people. Even if you're doing just regular single player and you decide, you know what, let's get some other people around here, you can do that. And we have some combat. Let's put a barrel there and blow up that pirate. Yeah. And as you probably noticed, the performance already dropped a little bit. And we blow this one up. Oh, this is a pirate lord. Yeah. Pirate lords. Yeah, this game is laggy. It can get a bit laggy. And the server, let's see, unaccounted for. Yeah, I have a nearly 500 millisecond ping. That's a half second right there. Yeah. Oh yeah, you get flying airships. You have this tiny one here, the pink one, that's a dragonfly, and the yellow one behind it. The other one, the slightly bigger one, was a what do you call it? Here, let's just go into town. Yeah, there's a bit of lag. What's it called? The Flying Fortress, I think. Yeah, Flying Fortress. But, and as is tradition, you get... Come on. Zeppelins! Yes! I am now in a Zeppelin. And I actually like the Zeppelin. It's very much a support type vehicle. It's got good offense, but the hull is minimal. So you'll go down very, very easily, and you're better off just hiding behind the regular ships, even the teeny tiny ones like this. The Wild Thing here. It's a... This is a very complex game in a very simple package, as it were. Oh crap, that Flying Fortress just rammed into me and took away about 75% of my health. Okay, we got combat repairs. That's always good. Oh, it's almost dead. Okay. Can do some hasty repairs as well. It is the way that the combat works. Well, there are no nations, as it were. It's just mostly controlled territory, and you can actually invade if you join a multiplayer server like this one. You can actually invade other countries. And wow, that audio is bad. Maybe it's just my headphones. You guys let me know. Yeah, you can actually invade other people's territories, but you're likely to piss off the players playing in that other faction. So that's something you need to be very deliberate with. Okay, that one's down. Another little tidbit of information about this game is that the way you see ships, both the regular ships and the airships, they're not exactly, as far as the engine is concerned, they're not actually ships. They are cars. I read a development post blog thing that the developer did, and he was talking about how in order to get the physics working just right, he had to fool the engine into believing that everything was a car. They have invisible wheels, but since Unity already had the car bits built in. Wow, my inventory is already full. Well, let's see. Can stop at this town and sell most of this stuff, or all of it. Let's see. There we go. And the way he handles it is ingenious. Let's see. We can actually, you can either sell or salvage stuff for the XP. I usually just salvage most of the stuff because it saves you some grinding for XP every now and again. Let's see. I can sell that and this, and we have hostiles. This, okay. They seem to be taking their time. Let's see if we can blow it up. Come on. Yeah, it's laggy and I'm taking damage, so I'm gonna get... The combat itself that I started, the spiel that I started earlier, it's very much like a MOBA. Yeah. All of the ships, they all have advantages. Some have tougher hulls, they can withstand more damage. Others do more damage. Others can provide support, like say, you see this launch water barrel option I have down here. It actually launches a water barrel to a friendly ship to heal them. So you could actually play a healer and be helpful like that, and the game doesn't really punish you for it. In fact, it's necessary. Hey Jill. Yeah, I am. It's actually necessary to have a healer if you're doing like the high level raids in order to unlock the essences, because as you see, I'm shooting, my cannonballs are actually blue, as you can see. Other people have like green ones and fiery ones. Those all come from essences. And the only way you can get the essences is by defeating dragons. Yes, there are dragons in this game. And the performance has just gone down. Yeah, we're now sitting pretty at about 18 frames a second. Thankfully, and I guess silver lining of this is the game isn't actually unplayable with this low a frame rate. Would be better if it managed to hold 60, but I guess there's only so much you can do when it comes to the Unity engine, I guess. I don't know the nationality of the dragons, Ven. Come on. Let's see. Oh, we actually have a pirate king. No, this is a dreadlord. Where's the pirate king? Tackleville, pirate king died here. Here where? Let's see. Tackleville. There he is. Okay. So I'm guessing this is the loot from the pirate king. Did he give us anything interesting? Oh, he did, actually. These two. Legendary sails and a legendary crew, which are actually better than the ones I have. I just need to get up to level 90 in order to use them. Alright. In the meantime, let's sell the rest of this stuff. That's alright. Let's see. Oh yeah, but Jill, you were watching on Saturday, right? When we were playing Rocket Cars, Mir mentioned that. Let's see. If anyone was watching on YouTube and they don't know where the little chat thingy is coming from, that's IRC. Down in the description, you'll have the necessary info if you'd like to join. But for me, Windward, it holds a special place in the cold, withered husk in my chest where my heart used to be, because, you know, combat aside, and yes, the combat can be very compelling, but what I like to do in this game every now and again is just do the regular missions, just futz around, do the things, and I gotta go. I'm blowing up. No. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, what Mir said. Okay, someone healed me. Thank you very much for that. Wow, that's bad. That's a lot of pirates. They was by the short and curlies. Well, that was meant to sound like a pirate, and it sounded more Scottish than anything, but I'm sorry. Yeah. And I've only managed to kill one boat so far. Yeah, big combat instances like this one can get a bit hectic. But even then, it's like when you see the damage numbers come up, you always feel like you're being useful, even if you're not all that much. Let's see, sell more stuff. Oh, we actually got some legendary cannons, which are also better than the ones I have, right? Keep those there for later. Okay. Let's see, more pirates coming from the north there. And you'll have to excuse the tearing, because, as I mentioned, this game is V-synced. So having V-sync from the game and another kind of V-sync from the compositing, or in this case triple buffering, was causing issues with OBS. I tested it earlier and it wasn't pretty, so the only alternative is to have, well, is to have compositing disabled and just let the game's VSync do what it does, which apparently is not enough to keep it from tearing as I look at the OBS return video. Yeah. And we actually leveled up. Hey, level 90! We can actually equip all that stuff. Alright. I've almost gotten all the talents you can get. Alright. We can now use all of this. Let's equip. Oh, right. I got a dock. Never mind. Stay away. Don't ram into that one, because it's a biggie. Ooh, okay. I would very much like to be able to repair. Okay. Let's go into town and equip the new stuff. Once this pirate's dead. It's not going to die because it's pirate lore, so it's going to take a while. Alright. And I'm taking damage. Let's see if I can position myself so I do not. Because yes, you do need to position yourself accordingly, since the Zeppelin actually has a cannon at the back, but most ships only have cannons to the sides, so you have to position yourself accordingly. Try and get as much as possible to get in front or behind enemies, so you don't get shot and you can deal some damage. This game, you know, for a game that started basically as just a multiplayer skirmish type game. Let's see, 582, 585. Keep that. You can sell that, or salvage that. We can destroy this, everyone has it. Sell, salvage, salvage, and sell. Oh wow, that was a direct hit. Thankfully it didn't deal all that much damage. Alright. Now, I would actually like an option to look at my things. Okay, this grants regeneration and an in-combat buff, so we're going to equip it. Salvage that one. Let's see. Alright. Ooh, okay, these sails are much better than the ones we have. There we go. Sell that. This hull isn't all that much better. This one either. Let's see, the crew. And the cannons. Yeah, the cannons really could use some of that. Yeah. Alright. Sell those and we'll keep these around for later. Can actually salvage that for some nice XP. Means easier level ups. There's a siege tower there, which I'd very much like to avoid, if at all possible. Let's get back into the action. Yeah, for such a simple, tiny game, it's amazing what it manages to accomplish. And as I was saying earlier, I just noticed, wow, that ship is bugged. This game actually came out, the very first version came out in 2012, if I'm not mistaken. It was free. You could actually get it for free, but you had an option that if you bought the game, you'd get ore slots for ships, and it was basically a multiplayer skirmish type of game. That was the only mode that was in. You could also play single player, but it was the exact same skirmishes, just without other players. You'd just get like AI partners, as it were. And the developer actually started working for Unity at one point because he created the NGUI. It was basically a GUI asset that you could buy from the Unity asset store and just use it for yourself. Then Unity 4 came out and the UI bits were much better, so he could stop working on that and start developing the game again. This was around 2014, if I remember correctly. And then he just he decided to put the game on an early access. And in that dev blog that I read, it was actually interesting to see a developer with sort of a dissenting opinion. When you read most developers' opinions about Steam and the clusterfuck that it can be to get a game up on Steam and just do everything, he had a very different opinion, because he said that as far as distribution platforms that he had ever used, Steam was very good. You basically have a centralized dashboard that he could use to do everything. Just make the changes, upload the new versions, set up the depots, and that's always great to see. It's like people that have dissenting opinions, because we've had, if you've been watching Linux Gamecast Weekly for a while, you probably heard us talk about the Paranautical Activity developer that basically threw a hissy fit because he couldn't get through Greenlight, and the developer of Euro Truck Simulator / American Truck Simulator also had issues with Valve and Steam. And it's good to see that it's actually not that bad, because that means good things, not just for developers, obviously. Didn't he want 120k? For Windward? Or... I can't remember, I don't think Windward specifically had any, crowdfunding campaigns, but I may be wrong. If anyone wants to look that up, let me know. But let's see. He was saying that yeah, Steam made it stupidly easy for him to actually get the game up and get people involved. And as players, especially Linux players, the more we hear about that, the better, because there are a lot of people that like to say, oh, it's too much work to, you know, get games on Steam, and we are a small indie team, whatever, you know, the usual spiel. But then you see just one guy can put the game up on Steam, can basically start making money, and this game is like $10 right now. Start making money from his game, going through early access, going through Greenlight, doing all of that stuff. One single person, and he managed to support Windows, Linux, and macOS without an issue. That's really good, and it gives us more ammunition to call out those developers that try and, you know, give people bullshit, basically, about being a small indie team and not being able to do the things and whatever. Yeah, it's not really the case. Oh wow, we got a whole lot of new stuff. Let's sell those. Okay, this is a higher level town, and yes, higher level towns give you better prices for stuff. Let's see. This one has a gold cap of 8,000, which is good, because I still need to buy the 2 airships, the Dragonfly and the Flying Fortress. So I'll need to buy those, so I can almost afford a Dragonfly now. But yeah, now that we've moved away a little bit off to the side of the comet, the music is so relaxing, and everything looks so tiny as you're flying around in your Zeppelin. It's very zen. It's one of those games. A lot of people said that that was the only thing that they enjoyed about No Man's Sky, but No Man's Sky, that was a huge fucking game. It's like 20-something gigs. This one, 50 megabytes. 50 megabytes! Now granted, everything is low resolution. It is, and when you're docked in a town and the camera zooms in, you can see it. Like, the textures are nothing spectacular. If you pay attention to the trees on the top of the screen there, in the land bits, you'll see that there are only like 2 different tree models. They just have different colors to them. There are a lot of development tricks at play here that make this game look much more complex than it actually is. But for some reason, it's like, as much as I criticize, and I tend to be very critical of games, this one, I like it with no reservations, no issues whatsoever. Yeah, that was me throwing a water barrel at myself to heal myself. Otherwise I would have died. It's a genuinely simple game that manages to take away hours of my life at a time. I need to get away from this person because he's blocking all my shots. Let's not bump into that, thank you. Blow it up! Yeah! Okay, 4 kills to my name. Judging by my Steam's friend list, yes, Mir, it's just the 2 of us. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff there. Let's go into town and sell it. People are seemingly having issues moving along and actually conquering more of this territory, because this particular combat instance is about taking territory back from the pirates. And as you can see in the map, well, the pirates just took another town. This one right here, 4. Yeah. So we're going to have to go and take that back soon, as I'm done selling all of this stuff. Let's see. Sell, and boom. Let's go. Oh yeah, no. This game, much like Minecraft, it doesn't really need a GPU. It just needs something that can output graphics, and everything else is processor bound. Which is what is causing many of the performance issues we've already experienced during this little stream. And if you go to the Steam store page for this game, you'll see that there's a lot of people living this game negative reviews saying, oh, it's very unfulfilling, it's very simple, there's almost nothing for you to do, and it becomes a grind fast later on. That's true, that's fair. Unless, of course, you play multiplayer. If you like just playing multiplayer and hanging around, just killing pirates, either helping people or even doing PvP with other people. Yes. But the thing about building towers to protect your towns is that if the pirates take the town, they will also take the towers. So since this is a conquest type combat map, we want to try and avoid that as much as possible, so they don't have more stuff that can damage us. And you've seen how close I've come to dying several different times. I'm actually surprised that I haven't died yet. Now, back to the Steam reviews, a lot of people also said, the multiplayer community is dead, there's only like 50 players playing this game nowadays. Again, also true. But 50 players, if you play in a server with, oh, I don't know, 20 something people as we have right now, you don't need more players. Sure, I mean, you'll probably enjoy just running into people randomly, and that's not going to happen when you have a map as big as this. See this? Yeah, we're here, right here in the middle. This is like the de facto combat region, where it creates different instances in that position. And the map is huge. It's like, this map that you see here is one of those teeny tiny squares in the other map. For a 50 megabyte game, that's the big sticking point for me. It's like, how? How do you make a game, for me, anyway, this compelling, with only 50 megabytes? 50 megabytes! One dude did all of this. I don't know. And that siege tower has already spotted me. No? Okay. Alright. I'm going to stay behind this ship Or try anyway, because that siege tower is gonna kick my ass otherwise. Come on, ship, stand still. No, the ship is not going to stand still. Okay, let's go back to the ship. There we go. Okay, we'll launch our barrel and then smack the tower. $150 megs? Alright. Okay, it's 150 megabytes installed, yeah. Oh crap, that was a lot of damage and wow, okay, well, there I go. Yep. Okay, that ship, was that a pirate lord? Yeah, it was. The Zan Kriegor, that's not just a regular pirate lord, that's a pirate king. Okay. Okay. And the people in chat are talking about Nuoli. That's a special NPC that deals about 1 million damage per hit. It's insane how much damage that thing deals. And it'll show up every now and again if the rest of the factions are attacking the pirates, such as we are now. And it'll sort of even things out, as it were. Okay. I'm hauling ass because I don't have enough hull to tank it. No. That's right. I'm a Zeppelin. I can go over land. Goodbye. Okay. Barely got out of that one alive. Yeah, the developer, he, if you go to tasharan.com, that's TASHARANAREN.com. He has a development blog. It's just very interesting, and he basically gives you a very high-level story of how the game came about and all the hurdles he had to jump through. And that's... It's a very good read. For just one person to be able to accomplish all of this. Kudos. It's one of those developers that's... Let's see, for 93. Well, I would hire some ships, but these are all players. So I can't really hire them. And we haven't even been able to damage Zan Kriegor to any significant degree. I mean, just look at his health bar right there at the top. Is that the link to the crowdfunding you tried to do? I don't know. I can't really click on it right now, but I'll check it later. And apparently our inventory is full. Let's get some hasty repairs in. Oh, come on. He's taking tons of damage. Oh, okay. He just heals very quickly. Wow, that's stupid. How the hell are you supposed to get through that much regeneration? It's already back to 99%. 100. Yeah, no, that's... Okay, no, that's way too high regen for what is effectively just a raid boss. That's impossible. And my attempt to sabotage him backfired. So I blew up. That's always good. Okay, now that there's more people just hammering on him, yeah, it's going to take 25 seconds for us to respawn because, hey, the raid boss is here. Okay, we're in town. Let's actually sell some stuff, shall we? Please don't see me. Please let me sell this stuff. Say sell. We're going to keep those. Sell, sell, sell. And destroy that. Salvage, sell. Come on. Quick sell button would have been nice. Just saying. Alright, let's go. There's a pirate lore, lowly pirate lore around here. Okay. Oh, it's here again. Huh. Yeah, there's no way in hell we can get through that much regeneration. The amount of damage it deals, it's not too bad. You can survive it, barely. I mean, case in point, which just went from full health down to 10%, but you can survive it. That's just, that much regeneration is insane. How the hell are you supposed to defeat that? And these aren't exactly low-level players here, because this is a 750, level 750, instance. And so everyone is technically level 750. How the hell, with these many level 750s, does he manage to stay alive, really? But yeah, for a game that started as just like a co-op skirmish type thing with optional single player, similar to what you'd get with Left 4 Dead, it's good to see that he managed to improve a lot on the game and actually get a fully fledged, reasonably working game out of it, because let's face it, performance issues aside, this is a competent game. And I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. He stays alive to enrage me. Yeah, apparently. I mean, look at him. He's now down to 64% health. I guess that's progress. But the rest of the pirates keep spawning unimpeded, and since everyone is focused on the frickin' Pirate King, it's like, well, this is a raid, sort of. So, yeah. Let's see, old rule, noxious fumes, noxious fumes, noxious fumes. Okay, I can do some noxious fumes. Dutch oven the guy. I need to move, otherwise it's gonna blow my ass up. And now there are more pirates. Thankfully this is just a captain. I should be able to take him down with the help from the towers. There we go. Come on, Noxious Claw that guy. And it's one of those games that, without having, you know, a narrative a clearly defined narrative. Every single ability, every single item, it's riddled with like teeny tiny tidbits of world building. That's good. It's I keep using Dark Souls as a comparison, but it is very much like Dark Souls. Okay, more damage, and there are more pirates, and if I stay here, I'm gonna die. Well, I'm dead anyway, so who cares? Okay, so we gotta keep using those noxious fumes. Yes, cue the lazy town, you are a pirate song. That was a bit of a meme a while back. Let's see. Oh, they took that siege tower. That's not ours anymore. Let's see. Who's this? Is this him? No, that's not him. Doesn't seem to be healing anywhere near enough for it to be him. It's just a pirate lord. Okay. Don't hit the lighthouse, hit the ship. Thank you. Let's blow it up. Thank you. Okay. Let's nox the pirate. And then scooch the hell away. Teeny tiny pirate. No! Oh, come on. 500,000 damage just like that. Ah. 1% of his HP is 100 and something thousand HP that he heals per second, basically. That's insane. And since he was the one who killed me, 25 seconds. There we go. Alright. Come on, it would be nice to be able to defeat this guy, you know, on stream and everything. Come on! Oh yeah, and if you lose track of my ship, that's cool. I lose track of it all the time. It gets a bit clusterfucky every now and again. That's not too far, I was right there. Ooh! I'm gonna hide behind Tackleville. And he keeps missing. Oh, he managed to land a shot. A single cannonball, 8,000 damage. Fucking hell. I mean, just a little bit of perspective. A single one of my cannonballs deals around about 1,000 damage. Yeah. And he's already back up to 91%. Lovely. Okay, he's down to 80. 80 is good. Light that boat up. If I managed to destroy his sails, he wouldn't be able to move around so much, and I could actually probably sneak in some cheapo shots. Run away, run away, run away. Too hot, too hot. That's the best drinking game right there. There's no way you can lose. Oh, come on. Well, yeah, no. Unless we get more people in, I don't think... Oh, no, 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 no. I'm exposed and I'm dead. Yep. All of them explosions. Come on, 25 seconds. Oh, and he's back to 99%. That's great. 100 now. Lovely. Let's see. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yeah, I need that flying fortress. I need that flying fortress real bad. And I also need to sell stuff, so when we respawn, we're going to be doing that. Hey, are you sure that the noxious fumes are working? Because he still manages to regenerate stupidly. So... Should have salvaged that, but whatever. Come on. And this is kind of pointless. Sterling is saying, wow, 500,000 damage on a fire mortar. Yeah, I got hit with that earlier. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, Sterling actually has the Nether essence. The Nether Dragon raid is stupidly hard, but at least it's doable, unlike this guy. No, 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 no. Ooh. Let's not stay in his view cone for much longer. We could probably actually take that last town. Let's do that, since this is kind of pointless. Okay, there's a lowly captain here. We can actually take him. Maybe. Possibly. Who knows? Assuming the AI doesn't cheat all that much. There we go. That's dead. Okay, that siege tower is very much alive. Sterling's here. Would be nice to get that last town. But the Zeppelin isn't exactly the fastest ship around. It is pretty agile, and it's got good mobility, turns quickly enough. But the actual speed, not so good. There we go. That's that pirate lord dead. And now we can kill the other pirate lord. There goes the barrel, and the barrel does some damage. Come on. Okay. I can't ram him. His ship is too big and, well, mine's up in the air. Oh, we have all the towns. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, dodging all the siege towers. Can we actually huddle up here for a sec? Yes, we can. Okay, we can sell these. Sell. We haven't leveled up yet. We're almost there. Let's see. I think someone's trying to take down this tower, so let's help him. Oh, they already did. Cool. Okay, I guess all we need to do now is kill Zankregor. Xandor Clegane. Let's see. I don't know if that hit him at all, but I'm just going to assume so and live in blissful ignorance. No, 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 no. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Whee! All of them cannonballs missing. That's what we like to see. Come on. Poison that guy. Dodge his mortar. And light him up. Light him up. Okay. The AI's flipped off slightly. Ah, shit. He's managed to wrestle itself free. Okay. I'm bumping into Sterling there. Come on. He's down to 71. Progress. 70. Very slowly, but progress nonetheless. I can't really sabotage him because that'll just backfire because he's a pirate king. So let's not hit the sabotage button. And we gotta go. Ooh, 66,000 damage. 65%. Okay, we're moving. Stay out of the line of sight. We can do this. Okay. There don't seem to be any more pirates spawning now, so that's good. It's very good. I'm going to hide behind mob sideways. Okay. 500,000 damage per second is good. Let's keep that up. That's more than he can heal, and he's down to 13%! Yeah! Do we have enough inventory space? Yes, we do. Because I want that loot! We did it! Yeah! Okay, admittedly, I'm almost in last place, but that's fine. I wasn't last place. I'll take it. And I wasn't here from the start, so I'm totally using that as an excuse. Okay, let's see. We got zinc line cannons, which are better than the ones I have. Yeah, the ones I got earlier. The sarcastic crew is also better than the one I got. And the only thing that's not so good is the mobility specialist Razier. Which is, yeah. It's just renowned. We did it! We nailed it! You know, talk about a raid boss. Oh wow, that's a load of stuff. Yeah, people just give you random stuff that they have better. Okay, so we actually have a captain. See, what does this captain give us? It's actually slightly better than the one I have. Not by much. But yeah, I'll equip him. Alright, we don't get as much nether resistance, but that's fine. I mean, you only need nether resistance for that particular raid. Thank you very much. Let's actually say thanks. Let's see, 585, this is the same. 586, slightly better than the ones I have. Less mobility and speed. Well, less sales and speed, more mobility, or the same mobility. More diplomacy. No resistance penalties though, so I'll take it. Yeah, that means we can get all our resistances into positives. That's good. That's good. Alright, cool. Okay, that's the one we had. Can actually salvage that. And this. Let's see. Huh? This one's actually slightly worse than the cannons we have. Oh! Another thing you can do in this game, you can make your own sails. As you can see, my ship's got custom black cat sail embroidery. And now I've been given the... This one has Picard. Make it so, #1. I have this one that I had earlier. There's the other black cat one. And there's the penguin one, which I can't equip because I'm in combat right now, because this pirate decided, you know what, there's a bunch of players all huddled up together. Let's go kick up a fuss. That's a good idea. I'm actually going to need hasty repairs for this one. Alright. Kudos to the pirates. They managed to kill 2 different players. Kudos to them, seriously. Okay. And someone gave me the badass one. Yeah, I got a penguin, a Madagascar penguin one. And I got the baby powder. This is just one of those cosmetic items that does absolutely nothing. But every now and again, it's nice to just share in local chat. Baby powder reduces chafing. Chafing's misspelled, by the way. You can tell that this was a player-created item. Alright, let's go back to the cat one, because I like it. Okay, we're keeping that. No, we're not keeping that. We're actually salvaging it. This one, let's see, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? No, I kind of need that one. Let's see, sell those. Keep those. Salvage these. Well, if I ever find out how you actually create the custom sails and the custom items, might think about it. See, sell, salvage, sell, salvage, 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 sell, and salvage. Alright, cool. Alright, that went well. That was a successful raid. I managed not to finish last, even though I joined about halfway. So that's good. Still managed to deal 36 million damage. So not too bad for this tiny little sapling. Okay, there's a... This is Red Lord? No, it's just a regular Pirate Lord. Alright. Yeah, it's always fun to run into like these very high level raids. Since you also get scaled, you're also set to level 750 or whatever the raid happens to be. It means that the only real advantage that anyone will have are from items, but since everyone can get legendary items, like as you can see, my inventory, everything is legendary. And this is the Shock Dragon Essence. Everything is legendary, so yeah. It's easy enough to get. Well, that's just me, or did I see one of my... Yeah. We got -5. Oh, I see. We have the Sirius crew and the Bell Metal Cannons are both cold items, so they give you vulnerability to fire. Means I need something else, or something to replace those that doesn't have any vulnerabilities, and same for the shock one. Why do I have shock vulnerability? Oh, yeah, Shock Dragon Essence. Yeah. Okay. So I need shock stuff, and probably some fiery thing, or some neutral thing to counteract those negative resistances. Okay. Alright. People are disbanding now, and that's about as good enough a time as any to wrap up the stream. Thank you all very, very much for joining. Windward is a $10 game on Steam right now. And the developer is actually, I think he's managed to get his new game past Greenlight, and he's already doing active development on it. Windward just gets like bug fixes every now and again. And considering there's usually less than 100 concurrent players on average playing this game, that's probably a good idea. Yeah. It's a nice game. Not too expensive. Doesn't take any SSD space at all. And outside of, you know, the combat, that was the perfect example, is just having the Pirate King show up here. That was the perfect example. It's like, yeah, it can get that frustrating and that insane. And it's, the very few people that are still left playing this game online are all really awesome. And they're happy to just give you free stuff for you to either try and do the regular run-of-the-mill quests that are all randomly generated. And yeah, no, it's good. So yeah, let's actually wrap this up. I am Pedro Mateos. If you'd like to see more of these streams, please by all means swing on over by linuxgamecast.com. There's a schedule button that will let you know when new streams will happen. The weekly streams like Linux Weekly Daily Wednesdays and Linux Gamecast Weekly, those are always there, but whenever since we actually made it past that Patreon goal, we actually have regular streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So keep that in mind, and yeah, if you would like to support us and you have some spare change burning a hole in your wallet, patreon.com/LinuxGamecast, and kick us a few shekels. You can literally throw 4 quarters at our heads every single week. That's bound to do some damage at some point. There's also, if you go to linuxgamecast.com/support, you can also have Amazon affiliate links, which will help. It won't cost you anything extra, and we get a teeny tiny bit off the top of that purchase. So it's always good, and if you do end up using those links, do let us know, because we don't actually get like metrics on who specifically uses them. Ven only gets an email saying someone bought a thing using the Amazon affiliate link. So if you drop us a line, we'll be sure to give you a mention. Thank you all very much. I've been Pedro Mateos, and I'm out!